Hey, I'm Dr. Gardner. I just got home from calls today and I got to see a couple of cats, two of whom I prescribed herbs and some medication. And the owner asked me a question I get asked frequently, which is how on earth am I going to medicate these cats? And one of the most overlooked ways, especially if you're using an herb and certain medications, as long as it's safe to crush them, is to crush up the medication or the herb or what you're trying to give your cat and make it into either a paste with water, or sometimes you can use a little bit of coconut oil. It depends on the cat's health and what conditions you're treating, but you can make it into a paste and actually apply it to their paws or to their fur. And most cats, as you know, like to be clean. And so they'll actually clean the medication off and lick it and medicate themselves. And this is a way that is very effective, usually for short term. You don't want to do it long term, otherwise it may damage your relationship with your cat. But that's one way that you can give things. There are other ways. A lot of medications now can be compounded through specialty pharmacies to be transdermal, which means they're absorbed through the skin. And so people will apply them to the tips of their cat's ears. That's something that you can get through your veterinarian. So that's something to look into. And then there's other things, more traditional ways that you can give. There is something called churu. If you haven't heard of it, it's, to my knowledge, not supernatural, but it is like cat crack. And if you haven't used it, I suggest reserving it for this particular reason, because they do love it. I think dogs really enjoy it as well, oftentimes. And so it can be very helpful in convincing animals to take their medication. So those are some ways that I have found to be successful in giving cats in particular their medication. I welcome any questions or comments, and I will see you next time.